What's up, guys? It's Valentine EX Turk with another video. This will be just kind of an advice thing for, struggling nerds who think they don't got game. This is to teach you how to be a nerd and still have game. So let's get to the topic at hand. Okay. Most likely nerds are going to be going to Comic-Con or arcade bars like T3 or Tapcade. Some actually make it to the clubs, and I'm going to help you get to that. Now, this is also going to help me as well because I'm going to be honest, I'm not perfect either. I have some things I have to work on too. I got some, but this will also help me later on down the road as well. So don't expect results. I'm gonna tell you right now, results may vary on this video. It may vary depending on your personalities and how you handle things. Now, to actually be a nerd and have game it's easy and hard at the same time. But I can only get you in the door. Only you control the results you have. First, it starts with mindsets. If you're negative and down on yourself, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work, okay? Don't continually be down on yourself. Number two, these two are the common sense things. Number two, shower. Hygiene is everything. Wear a cool hairstyle. Wear cool fashion. I'd spend money on Jordans. And wearing jewelry is good and stuff like that, but the most important thing is your hygiene. If you smell like BO, if you smell like Collector's Cash, no offense to anyone who goes to Collector's Cash, then see, you could be a nerd and still have high fashionable standards and still have hygiene. A third thing, go to a gym. Girls like guys who look like they could protect them. Girls like guys who look like they could protect them. It's good to be fashionable, but if you look scrawny and they could push your ass in the locker, you're gonna get rejected a lot. Number four would be interested in what she's interested in. Now, don't change your interest, but talk about what she's interested in. But also, don't be uberly aggressive with it. Now, this is where I have problems at times. Like, sometimes I could be uberly aggressive. Like, my voice will go up 2 pitches where everybody else in the room can hear it. And I look excited. Try to cut back on your excitement level a little bit. Your excitement level sometimes some girls like that and some girls don't. If they don't like that, maybe you want to cut your excitement level down to there. You don't want to let them know early on that you like them way too much. But, and also, too, another thing, too, which is number 5 that will help you, is she ain't interested in you and she's just being polite. Understand, she ain't interested in you. It don't matter. Confidence don't mean shit if she's not interested in you. The girl's gotta have sexual interest in you in the first place. They gotta be interested in you in the first place. If they're not interested in you in the first place, then it's not going to work out irregardless. Even with nerd females. Even nerd females have standards and types. Do you think Jessica Negri is gonna go for the overweight, fedora-wearing neckbeard who complains about being in the friend zone and who talks shit on women 24/7 and brag about being an atheist and who has Dorito crumbs down their belly while they smell like Collector's Cash? No. She's gonna go for the nice smelling, buffed nerd with the hipster glasses who could still be a nerd and who could also be the type of guy that could party and be in clubs without being awkward, because that's what girls are into. Girls are into sociable guys, and they are also number 6. Girls are into guys who pretty much are open-minded. If you're still stuck in your troglodyte ways, then you're more likely not going to be able to do anything. I'm not saying that you have to be one of those type of guys that are swingers. Please do not be a swinger. But I'm just saying, like, if you going around talking about how you are against gay marriage, and how much how much you hate women because they believe in feminism or not, then it's not gonna really help you. Pretty much, it's with everything is you gotta have a controlled personality where you're in control of yourself. Now, body language is everything as well, which work on your body language. You don't want to come off awkward, you know. Now, for me, the problem I have with myself is I'm not awkward. In fact, I feel comfortable. In fact, I feel too comfortable. And sometimes when you're too comfortable, anything will fly out. And that it could make a female very uncomfortable if everything flies out. Until a girl is interested in you, don't be uberly confident. Now, number 6, know the difference between confidence and egotistical. Confidence is where you feel like you got a strong suit and you're strong enough personality to approach any girl anytime, and that's good. Ego is when she's not showing you sexual interest, but you going up to there and trying to approach them, and they're still not giving you a look. No matter how many drinks you buy, they're still not giving you a look. You need to take your balls and walk. I'm sorry, you just gotta take your balls and walk. And sometimes I have a struggle with that because, I know my strengths. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm about, and that's good. But know what you're about to a girl who actually cares, who actually gives you play, who actually gives you play, So it's just, know, and also know your demographic. Number 7, know your demographic of girls you're gonna get. If you, like, I wear these kind of things. I wear like the goth alternative, type of look with like the Final Fantasy necklace and goth alternative, black hair and stuff like that. I think I need to go for a girl that actually has tattoos and has the goth alternative vibe to them, because that's what or just nerd girls, or girls that are into Final Fantasy and comic books, because I'm into comic books and Final Fantasy. But most of all, you should go for your demographic. Don't try to go for something you cannot get. Do not try to mess around with these, high... See, everything's... I know this is fucked up to say, but I gotta be honest. Class systems still exist. Unfortunately, they exist. It's not like it is with Japan where the poor and the rich can't be together. The poor and rich can be together if they have the same interests, if they are at the same level. You gotta be at the same level. You gotta meet the female at the same level. Girls don't like a person that's below them, and they know what's below them. If you are a lame who's just wearing a wife beater t-shirt at a club, chances are you're gonna have to go for someone that's at that same level. Class systems unfortunately still exist. It's the truth, and I'm telling you, this would help me a lot better in my game if I would have known that class systems still exist. I'll be honest, I'm at least at 8.5, to be completely honest. So I should be going girls with the bracket who are 8.5 or below. But I really don't like going below, and that's because I'm taught not to. So, the best I could get is a 9, and that's when I raise my game up. But no, and number 8, number 9, raise your game. Do what you're good at, but do it better than you did before. Do it better than you did before. Increase your paychecks by getting yourself a promotion at your job. Get yourself a promotion at your job. And also, if you're doing YouTube, if you're a SoundCloud rapper, if you're a person if you're a gym bro, if you're anything at all, upgrade your level, and it will increase your gaming clientele all the way up, even if you are a nerd. And pay attention to, for nerds, I'd pay attention to the guys with the big beards and tattoos, and big muscles. That's the kind of nerd you want to be. The type of nerd you really want to be is the ones who look hipsterish because the girls like that look. They like that aesthetic. I can't explain why, but that's what they usually go for. Try to go for that. You know, So I'd hit the gym a lot. If you can't grow a beard, that's cool, but get some tattits on the arms. Have some edge to you, would still be geeky. You know. Another thing too, you're gonna be number 10. You're gonna be into what she's into as well, just a little bit. Like, you gotta be able to go into a romantic comedy with her. You know, you just got to. Now, not again. Now, there's a difference between being nice and simping. Simping is when you go over the board, and it could be. Think of every obsession, okay? When you hit that obsession level, it's time to go back. You want to be in the middle. You want to be cool. You want to be warm. You know, Still be able to be open to hang out with her and her friends, but don't go overboard. Like I would not go buy expensive gifts. And this is what I see every nerd doing. They'll buy expensive gifts. At least be in a relationship for a year because you're trying to get the girl to like you for you. So, And number 11, when you do go on a date, make it fun. Don't think about marriage. Don't think about relationships. Don't think about the future. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Something might happen. Just go with the flow. Don't go in it trying to look for sex. Don't go in it trying to look for relationships or marriage. Just go with the flow. Hit the flow. Now, again, some of these tips can actually go apply to me because I have some problems in some areas. I'm not going to say these are perfect. Number 12. These will only get you into the door. These tips will only get you into the door. These tips will only get you in the door. What happens in that relationship is up to you. Only you control your results. Nobody else does. Only you control your results. So I can only get you into the door. And once you get into that door, it's up to you. It's up to what's here. It's up to your hygiene. How much you keep yourself clean. How much you upgrade how much upgrade you do in your life. How much you continue your strengths. And that you keep continuing doing what you do. So this is the best I could give you. So may the crystal be with you. And again, the end results are up to you. These are just only to get in the door.